What's up guys, welcome to another video of Rocket Review. In today's video, we'll be talking about the ultimate gaming phone. If you're new here, please subscribe and turn on the notification bell to receive more videos like this. When it comes to gaming potential, the best gaming phones can compete with tablets and arguably portable consoles like the Nintendo Switch. So if you're into games, it's worth having a phone that can do them justice. Choosing such a phone typically entails selecting one with a large, high-resolution screen, a high refresh rate, and plenty of power, as well as ideally a decent battery life so that your games aren't interrupted by the need to charge. So these are the things you should look out for when purchasing. Phones such as the Samsung Galaxy S21 Ultra and the iPhone 13 Pro Max tick all of these boxes. But today we're going to talk about an absolute beast, the Asus ROG Phone 5. The Asus ROG Phone 5, available in white and black, is instantly recognizable as a gaming phone, complete with space-age graphics detailing on the glossy rear and the illuminated ROG logo that has quickly become a staple of the ROG phone design language, albeit in a completely different form this time around. Asus has taken the popular ROG Zephyrus G14's dot matrix design, which allows a laptop to display text and other simple graphics on the lid, and slapped it onto a back of a ROG Phone 5. While the idea of displaying text and simple graphics in a dot-like fashion may sound appealing, keep in mind that unlike its laptop counterpart, the ROG 5 phone can only display the ROG logo. The smartphone has a larger display than its 6.6-inch predecessor, measuring it at 6.8 inches. But the dimensions are nearly identical at 172.8 by 77.2 mm by 10.3 mm. That's possible thanks to Asus's reduction of bezels by 25% according to Asus. And while it's a welcome change, the ROG Phone 5 still has a noticeable forehead and chin. Asus claims this is done on purpose to allow for the inclusion of front-facing stereo speakers and to help reduce unintentional touches while gaming. But they're present. The display is tall with a 20.4:9 aspect ratio, which makes it easier to grip with one hand, but it's far too long to use with one hand. It's also a bit heavy, weighing in at a hefty 238 grams, and you feel it when you pick up the smartphone for the first time. It's not a problem if you're gaming two-handed, but it can be uncomfortable in the hand during everyday use, as it is with the display's height. On the bottom, you'll find a USB-C port and a 3.5 mm jack, as well as the return of the secondary side-mounted USB-C port. It's a clever feature that allows you to charge the phone while holding it horizontally. The air triggers are one of the most popular features of the ROG phone. The technology is present and accounted for on the ROG Phone 5, offering more sensors and better placement for an improved trigger experience when gaming. And Asus has expanded on the gesture-based offering as well, allowing it to trigger actions by tilting, turning, or shaking the smartphone. Those looking for a more Switch-like experience can purchase the optional Kunai 5 controller, which includes dual shoulder buttons, analog sticks, and other buttons to enhance the mobile gaming experience. Both the built-in triggers and the Kunai 5 can be mapped to any game, not just those that support controllers, making it compatible with the majority of popular titles, such as Call of Duty, Mobile, and Fortnite. The display, being slightly larger than the ROG Phone 3, is similar in many ways. It has the same 144Hz refresh rate for buttery smooth gameplay, and FHD Plus that's 2448 by 1080 resolution, with an impressive 1 ms response time and a maximum brightness of 482 CD by M2, which is more than enough for a casual game of PUBG at the park. The refresh rate isn't set to 144Hz by default, instead optimizing it based on what you're doing, but you can force it to use the top-end 144Hz setting as well as lower 120Hz and 60Hz settings. There's also HDR10+ support, as well as faster 300Hz touch sampling rate, which provides lightning-fast response time when playing games. The screen, which is flanked on either side by impressively loud front-firing stereo speakers, is gorgeously detailed, buttery smooth, and with Delta E one-color accuracy, making it ideal for watching movies, YouTube videos, and playing the latest AAA mobile titles. Asus has focused on improving the weird audio experience, including the ESS Saber, that's the ES9280AC Pro DAC for high-res audio playback, which benefits both gameplay and the general music listening experience on the ROG Phone 5, offering professional DAC level performance and the ability to handle both high and low impedance loads with ease. This is bolstered by Asus Audio Wizard software, which includes 4 audio playback modes, tuned by audio specialist Dirac, as well as a customizable 10-band EQ to further tailor the output to your preferences. Whether it's more bass heavy to intensify the sound of gunfire or focused on high end to hear the clink of reloaded weapons nearby. Now that we've gotten the hardware out of the way, let's move on to the software. The ROG Phone 5 comes pre-installed with Android 11 and Asus ROG UI. It's similar to Zen UI with a gaming twist in many ways, such as the icon rings that turn red when X mode is enabled or the gamer focus themes available. But Asus does allow you to revert to standard Zen UI look if you prefer. Regardless of the UI you choose, the Armory Crate app, the heart of the ROG gaming experience, contains a redesigned performance manager that allows you to make system-wide performance changes with a single tap. Dynamic mode provides the best battery and performance, but for gaming, X mode and even more powerful X mode Plus are the way to go. X mode Plus, as the name implies, pushes the system to its absolute limits, but it's only available after you've attached the Aero Active Cooler 5. The cooler helps to keep the phone's overall temperature stable by cooling the CPU by 10 degrees Celsius and the surface by up to 15 degrees Celsius. And it includes 2 mappable buttons and a kickstand for gaming. But unlike the ROG Phone 3, it's not included in the box this time around. That's exclusive to the Pro and Ultimate variants. If you want the best performance out of the standard ROG 5 phone, you'll have to spring for the Aero Active Cooler. In addition to the preset performance modes in Armory Crate, you can tweak CPU and GPU clock speeds, display refresh rate, touch sensitivity, and other settings per app, game, giving your PC-like control over your mobile gaming experience. The combination enables casual gamers to simply enable X mode when gaming, while more technically savvy gamers can tweak the performance to get the most out of the phone in a specific title. Asus has also introduced Scout Mode, which inverts colors on the fly to make it easier to spot enemies in shooters, and a new listening-based haptic system that adjusts haptics response based on sounds for a unique feel when firing different weapons in supported titles like PUBG. Quick controls, while functions similar to macros on PC, provide quick access to functions such as screen recording, Scout Mode, and screenshotting while in the heat of battle. And as in previous ROG Phone iterations, there's a slew of optional accessories to enhance the gaming experience, including previously mentioned Kunai 5 controller and Aero Active Cooler 5, as well as the ROG Clip, the Lightning Armor case, new ROG Cetra 2 earbuds, and the full-on ROG Stix Go BT2 gaming headset. It should come as no surprise that the ROG Phone 5 has impressive specs given its gaming prowess. The top-end Qualcomm Snapdragon 888 is at the heart of the gaming phone, offering a 25% boost in CPU performance and a 35% boost in GPU performance over the Snapdragon 865, and is paired with up to 16 GB of LPDDR5 RAM and up to 256 GB of lightning-fast UFS 3.1 storage, depending on the options available in your region. There's a lot of specs, but it all boils down to the ROG Phone 5 being fast. Whatever you're doing, you should do it quickly. Scrolling through social media is a buttery smooth experience, and playing games on the smartphone is a joyous experience thanks to the combination of the powerful processor and a large high refresh rate display. It should be noted, however, that the ROG Phone 5 gets quite hot when gaming. Asus attempts to mitigate the effects with the GameCool 5 system, which divides the battery into 2 segments, one on each side of the main PCB, and place the Snapdragon 888 and overheating generating components in the center to keep them as far away from your fingers as possible. But even the phone's edges began to warm up after 10 to 15 minutes of gameplay. There's also a reshaped vapor chamber and graphene sheets to help spread and dissipate heat buildup, but only the Aero Active Cooler 5 will keep the ROG Phone 5 cool to the touch during extended gaming sessions. Expect the latest and greatest in connectivity, including 5G support for super-fast Wi-Fi 6E in markets when it is available, and Bluetooth 5.2. The ROG Phone 5's battery life is another area where it truly shines. With 6,000 mAh of power split across 2 3,000 mAh cells, that is a lot of battery power. And while the high refresh rates and high-end performance will drain the battery faster than a standard smartphone, there's still the possibility of all-day battery life here. In fact, if you keep the phone in dynamic mode, which adjusts performance and the refresh rate of the display based on what you're doing, you can easily get a day out of it with moderate use. You can even go so far as to say that if you use your smartphone less frequently and aren't constantly texting, checking Twitter, and playing the occasional game of Call of Duty mobile, you can extend the battery life to a full 2 days. The battery benchmark results back this up, with the ROG Phone 5 lasting an impressive 15 hours and 44 minutes in the recommended dynamic mode. It should be noted that when X mode or even the more powerful X mode Plus is enabled, battery life begins to dwindle. It's half the reason Asus included a side-mounted USB-C port, allowing you to keep the phone charged during long gaming sessions. But it's not great for battery life. Asus recognizes this and introduced bypass charging on the ROG Phone 5, allowing you to power the system without charging the battery, thereby extending the battery's overall cycle and keeping the phone cool. The ROG Phone 5 employs a variety of battery extending techniques, including scheduled charging and charge limits, but bypass charging is likely to be the most popular addition to the gaming phone. When it came to charging, the ROG Phone 3's 30-watt fast charge capabilities were adequate but not groundbreaking. Asus has taken it a step further with the ROG Phone 5, which comes with a 65-watt hypercharge experience out of the box. That translates to an incredibly fast charging experience, with our test showing it charging from 0 to 73% in 30 minutes, and Asus claiming it will charge from flat to full in 51 minutes. Given the phone's incredible combined 6000 mAh capacity, that's an impressive feat that gamers will likely come to appreciate. You'll even get the charger and cable in the box, which is a stark contrast to other flagships that remove the charger and headphones from the box in order to be more environmentally friendly. And that brings us to the end of today's video. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, hit the subscribe button, and turn on the notification bell to watch more videos like this. While you're here, click on one of the other two videos on the screen, and I will see you there.